Hey guys, VHS Mania Man here, back for yet another VHS update video. I'm gonna go quick here because I'm kind of running low on storage space. Today I went to my local Goodwill, and I knew they had some tapes there, but I did not realize how many they had, and I ended up getting 26 VHS tapes. This is one of the biggest updates I've ever done, so let's get started. I got 4 clamshells here. The first one is Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Do have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids already, but I figured I'd get this because I don't think I have the sequel. February 13th, 1997. I'm just going to set this off to the side because I want to go quick on this. Next is All Dogs Go to Heaven. I think I have this on DVD, but this still looked interesting. And by the way, I checked all these tapes and there's no mold on them. January 4th, 2003. Next is Inspector Gadget 2. I remember seeing some trailers for this growing up, and it's nice that I have it now. That's either a dark sticker label, like a black sticker label, or an ink label. I can't tell. Either way, print date is February 14th, 2003. And the last of the clamshell tapes here, this is a hard clamshell tape. Jingle All the Way. I do have this on DVD, but I figured I'd get it on VHS as well. "35th week of 1997. Alright, now, we have the 22, slipcover tapes. There's 1 2-tape set, but I'll show that off later. Start things off, here we have Cliffhanger. I did see a photo of this in the VHS subreddit, so I figured I'd get this. "31st week of 1997. Looks like a 1993 tape, but the week in year code says 731. Next is Moulin Rouge Special Edition. I remember Corbin Petty had a copy of this, which is kind of why I got this tape, but also this is something I've been wanting to find. There are some printings down here, but I cannot make it out, so I'm going to look at that at some point. Next is Miss Congeniality. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea. March 28th, 2001. Next is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. I freaking love this movie. So I figured I'd get it. May 13th, 1994. Next, I got Deuce Bigalow Male Gigolo. I remember Corbin also had a VHS of this. June... let me read that. June 19th, 2002. Next is actually a movie I've been wanting to see for a little while. The Breakfast Club. I need to watch this movie. Thankfully, I can now, with me getting it on VHS. 44th week of 1987, I believe. Next is Spider-Man. My brother had this VHS once, and I don't know if this is his copy or not, but either way, this looks cool. 37th week of 2002. Next is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. I need to get more Nightmare on Elm Street VHSs. I'm not going to watch this until I, get up to wherever this movie is in the series. July 10th, 2000. This just looked interesting, and people really like to look for horror movies on VHS, so I thought I'd get it. Next is Home Alone 3. I do have the first 2 Home Alones on VHS. Of course, I have like 3 or 4 copies of the first one. But I figured I'd get this. Again, there is printings on here, but they're in black ink, so I can't really read them. I'll look at it after this video. Next is American Pie 2. As you guys probably know, back in April, I did get the first American Pie, so I figured I'd get the second when I saw it. 19th week of 2002. Next is one of the 2 2005 tapes I have in my I have in this update. Bridget Jones: The Edge of Reason. My mom has the first Bridget Jones movie on VHS, so I figured I'd get this one. Printed in the 9th week of 2005. Next is Rush Hour 2. I do have the first one, but I figured I'd get the second one. I wonder if this is going to have a rare closing like my Rush Hour VHS did. Excuse me. November 14th, 2001. Next is the other 2005 tape I got, which is Dawn of the Dead. It is a 2004 VHS, but the week and year code here is the first week of 2005. So that's really cool. Alright, next is the 1-2 tape set I got, which is Magnolia. What's interesting is it's got a Walmart barcode up here, so I wonder if this was originally like bought at Walmart. I have no idea. And it is semi-sealed, like there's plastic on here, but you can still slide the tapes out. And I want to keep the plastic on this. Here's tape 1, printed on December 2nd, 2000. And here's tape 2, printed on November 30th, 2000. Let me set this down. Alright, let me move these over real quick. Next I got Batman. Now I know I do have a copy of this already, but I figured I'd get one that had the case. Because as you guys might know, I do have a VHS of Batman, but it came in the VHS case of a Star Wars 2 Attack of the Clones. There's a week and year code here, but I can't read it. It's too hard for me to see. Next is Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. I almost said nurture, and I don't know why. January 24th, 1996. Next is The Birdcage. I did see something about this having like one of my favorite songs ever in this movie, so I'll have to look for that at some point when I watch this movie. November 18th, 1996. Next is Seven. I have heard a lot of good stuff about this movie, and I do have this on DVD, but I figured I'd get this on VHS. I need to watch this at some point. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know. August 22nd, 1996. Next, this is actually a movie I've wanted to see for a while. There's Something About Mary. The 27th week of 1999. Next up is Ocean's 11. This is not the remake. This is the original one with Frank Sinatra. Thought I had something on the back there. Ink label. Print date is May 9th, 2002. The case just completely flew over somewhere. Next is a Paramount Special Edition VHS, which is Enemy at the Gates. Can't say I've heard of this movie, but it looked really interesting, so I figured I'd get it. First week of 2002. And And lastly, I got the VHS of Look Who's Talking Now. I think I saw this did really bad, but I still figured I'd get it. Fourth week of 1995. All right. And that is going to do it for this massive VHS update for May 29th, 2023. AKA Memorial Day 2023. I hope you guys had a really good Memorial Day, and I will see you all in the next video.